Hi everybody, I'm Brian. Let's go do some woodworking. A lot of people have asked me how I sharpen my tools. This is a gouge, and you can sharpen them on stones, which is what I do when they're old and have been worn quite a lot. But to keep them sharp, I came up with this wheel that I use, and I thought it was worth showing what it is. It's a plywood wheel with a hand crank on it. It's heavy enough that its own momentum keeps it spinning quite well. On the outer surface of it, there is leather. I believe this is an old belt or something like that is stuck to it with two-sided tape, and I use jeweler's rouge as a strop abrasive to polish. So once the wheel starts spinning, I've got some rouge on there, and then I can sharpen on the wheel. And it's a very effective sharpening device. Whenever you have to do a lot of carving, this is a great way to do it. I do it by cranking. I'm left-handed, so I have the gouge in my left hand, and I'm cranking with my right very gently. It just has its own momentum. And then I begin on the heel of the bevel of the gouge, and then I slowly rock it forward until I feel like I've put it at the proper bevel. And then I just rotate the gouge back and forth. Now I've also used this to touch up chisels, plane blades, just when you need to touch something up and keep it nice and sharp. This is excellent for sharpening axes, just keeping them honed, carving knives, all sorts of things like that. And it's nice because it's quiet and it is fast. It's just as fast as any power tool, and it leaves a nice sharp surface. If you'd like to make one of these wheels for yourself, I thought I'd pass along the dimensions. The wheel itself has a diameter of 24 inches. It's made of 2 layers of Baltic birch plywood, 3/4 of an inch thick. So the total thickness is 1.5 inches. These side pieces are 15 inches high by 6.5 inches wide. There's just some scrap wood that I used. The shafts are 1.25 inch dowel, and I've cut a square pin on the end of this and on the end of the handle so that everything positively locks together. Also, it tends to get squeaky. There's no bearing in here. So to keep it from squeaking, I use waxolite wax. I put it on the shaft and inside this piece of wood. The hole is obviously drilled slightly larger than the shaft so that it's not tight and it spins easily. And it's a pretty basic machine. That's about it. I hope you build one. Thanks.